What's going on, guys? Looks like we got two consensus articles in a row back to back. Consensus, as mentioned in the last video, is a Brooklyn, New York based Ethereum development house, and they are launching a service called Ujo Music, which is specifically for rewarding artists with micropayments in crypto for streaming music. So, I'm going to go ahead and just jump into the article and then we can dissect it a bit as we go into it. So it says stream music, get crypto, Ujo using Ethereum tech to pay artists. Micropayments are a great use case for off-chain layer 2 state channel technology. Now ConsenSys-backed Ethereum-based Ujo Music is turning that use case into reality by leveraging the Connex project's related payments channel tech to pay music streamers in cryptocurrency more efficiently. As for the payments involved, Ujo streamers will be paid in the stablecoin DAI, since it's crypto asset of choice for the Connex payment network. And we're going to be seeing more of DAI being used as the payment of choice, since it is a stablecoin. And until the volatility in the crypto market is better, they're going to have to use a stablecoin in order to properly reward people with micropayments. By the way, there is a micropayments video that I created that's popping up right now if you want to check it out, that gets a little bit deeper into micropayments. The Ujo team declared as much in a March 28th announcement outlining the details of their streaming service proof of concept release. Therein, the music startup, which launched its Ujo portal for music purchases via Ether last year, said Connex software had allowed them to bring their streaming operations to fruition in superior fashion. Quote, we integrated Connex payment channel implementation to minimize fees per transaction. Since streaming pay events are frequent and low in cost, it didn't make sense to process every transaction on Ethereum mainnet. By using payment channels, transaction gas costs are only paid when a channel is closed and money is withdrawn. This is very similar to XDAI, which is it's a specific payment channel system for DAI that doesn't burn. It does the same thing. So it looks like this is another thing similar to XDAI, which is another layer 2 solution. The music-minded meld indicates the maturation of technical advancements, e.g. second layer tech like payment channels, that will be needed to predicate mainstream adoption of crypto-based solutions. For instance, consider how the CryptoKitties craze of 2017 caused acutely potent congestion of the Ethereum network. If millions of more users had been involved, the situation would have been considerably more problematic. That's true. The blockchain wasn't ready for mainstream adoption at the time, yet the march of technology like Connex software, Ethereum currently has a better foundation for servicing the masses in the future. Connex founder Arjun Bhuptani noted as much in his comments on Ujo's streaming service launch. Quote, moving dApps into the mainstream will rely on fast, user-friendly, and economically viable peer-to-peer payment infrastructure. We believe that Ujo is leading a shift in how users pay for content on the internet, and we're thrilled to be working with MakerDAO and Ujo to drive value directly from consumers to creators. And this is one of the points that I've made many times throughout my videos, is one thing that crypto is bringing is not only does crypto remove the middleman when it comes to banking, it removes the middleman when it comes to just the transfer of value between a person and a business. Basically that value is direct. So it'll probably be the first time in history that you can transfer value to an artist for the work that they've done directly from yourself as we move forward in this direction. Ujo Music steps forward come as all sorts of decentralized projects are gunning ahead in their visions to bring about a more financial ecosystem. With that said, Ethereum venture studio ConsenSys has now created a list of more than 100 decentralized finance projects to point out users in the directions of relevant and interesting services. I made a video on that yesterday. It's popping up right now if you want to check it out. ConsenSys divided the list into 4 categories: payments, stablecoins, infrastructure, exchanges, investment, identity, derivatives, marketplaces, prediction markets, credit and lending, insurance, custodial services, analytics, and decentralized finance solutions. According to the studio, said the unfurling Ethereum ecosystem was using the standouts in these categories to revolutionize the way institutions and individuals alike conduct commerce. On one end, open finance platforms that empower individuals around the world in engaging with new and remodeled financial systems. On the other, decentralized finance solutions are changing the approach of established institutions by bringing decentralized solutions into play. Some of the more recognizable projects on the list include AirSwap, Connext, Gemini Dollar, OmiseGo, 0x, Raiden, Uniswap, and USD Coin. In recent months, DAI has increasingly become something of a stablecoin of choice around Ethereum, as it should, since DAI is really the only decentralized stablecoin. Sorry about that, somebody was at the door. Let me start over here. In recent months, DAI has increasingly become something of a stablecoin of choice around Ethereum. As I said, that's because DAI is the only decentralized stablecoin. As projects like Ujo Music and Dharma Labs bring the stablecoin into their operations, its stakeholders are continuing to try and tighten up its one-to-one peg to the US dollar. The coin, which is currently hovering around the 99-cent mark, saw the MakerDAO community raise the DAI stability fee to 3.5% earlier this month in a bid to make more MakerDAO users close out their collateralized debt positions, CDPs, and thus push the DAI's peg back towards $1. Then, just last week, Maker holders voted to confirm another DAI stability fee increase, this time to 7.5%. Whether that fee will continue to trend higher in the months ahead remains to be seen. Well, the way I see this around the DAI stability fee is the stability fee is really just, it's the interest. So if you lock up, if somebody is basically getting DAI by locking up Ether, if you're getting a loan, you need to pay interest on that loan. And that's basically what the stability fee is. So I have no problem with that fee being whatever the community votes it in as they are a decentralized autonomous organization and they can vote however they see fit. So if they raise it to 7.5, no problem. There's lots of ways to make money within the decentralized finance system now, and those are just going to get bigger as far as the ways to make money. So that's all this article has. Specifically, it's about micropayments for streaming music. Obviously, there are other platforms like Brave that are doing the same thing, but more for ad-based, getting rid of ads and rewarding sites that create content like YouTube. I think they have YouTube plugins, blogs. Instead of putting advertising on the site, you can actually reward them with micropayments of the BAT token. So this is just another solution in that regard, but instead of paying a monthly fee for streaming music, maybe through Apple Music or Google Play Music or Spotify, you would instead just pay for the music that you listen to in micropayments, which could be far less than the money that you're paying per month for these other streaming services. So that's all I got for today. Please like, subscribe, share the video. I got a whole bunch of other videos on the site on the channel if you want to check them out. And have a good one. Thanks.